Okay, so welcome back. We've just been to sleep for 9 hours, so we've regained a little bit of health. And our fatigue's right back down to 0. I ate a starfish and a little bit of slime before I realized the video hadn't started recording yet, so that's why our thirst isn't so bad. And let's eat this. Now we're pretty much zeroed out. As you can see, our fire's gone out. And normally I wouldn't be... Oh, there's a tomato plant right there. That's handy. So normally I wouldn't be too concerned about the fire going out, but for the sake of the Let's Play video, we want to have it kind of bright for you guys to watch. So let's collect up some bark and see if we can get that fire going again. Go to the old bark tree. Oh no, the bark tree. We chopped it down. Okay, so that drops logs here. And I think you can do stuff with logs. I can't remember. Yeah, you can make handles and stuff. But logs are extremely heavy. Oh, I think they burn very well in the fire. So that's okay too. We'll put a couple logs in there. And you see, after things are burnt in the fire, they create charcoal. So that's used in foraging, so that's nice. We can leave it in there because it doesn't take up any inventory space. So let's burn these 2 logs. They should burn for a long time. And we can start the fire with a branch and a piece of bark. And fingers crossed this is going to light so this video is not too slow.
That would never work.
If we can find another piece of flint, we can make fires quite easily.
Yeah.
There we go. So those 2 logs should burn for a while, and we'll put some branches in there too. Let's see if there's any other good bark trees around. It's interesting. I'm not getting bark. But what I want to do is... Oh, there's some bark. Okay. So I think we're going to use the bark trick. We're going to collect up some slime. And then what I want to do is do a little bit of fishing today, because fishing is a really good way to become self-sustaining. So there we are, another tree down. We'll pick up the logs, throw those in the fire. Well, how's the fuel doing? Fuel's doing pretty well. Maybe we won't burn that. Right now we could use the light. We could use the wood elsewhere. So let's do some... Oh, we can eat this tomato. That'll give us a little bit of thirst. Regeneration. And let's eat this raw meat. And let's investigate this bark for a little bit.
Oh yeah. That's it. Yeah.
I know this is pretty boring, but early on in this game, this is kind of how the way it goes.
Yeah.
But once we collect up enough
It works.
leaves, I'm going to squeeze them into water, use the water on a branch, and make a bent branch, which we can then use to make a fishing rod.
Yeah.
So this is working out a half decent. We've still got 4 pieces of bark, so.
Yeah. That's it.
And it's daylight,
That's what I'm
so
talking about. It works.
you guys will be able to see a little bit better at home. Alright, enough of this. Let's eat this slime. So tasty slime. It's basically our #1 diet right now. I mean, I personally eat slime all the time, so I don't really feel sorry for this guy. We need to get some more leaves. Oh, is that another turtle? Oh, he just spawned for us. We're going to borrow his life. There we go. Collect up all that. Collect up some more leaves from this. So that's really unfortunate that there's a shark in front of our base. That means we're going to have to do our fishing over here. You can kill sharks later, but it's pretty difficult, so Doesn't want to be taken down. We need 10 more leaves. You just kind of need to experiment to see which trees seem to be giving off what. I only want leaves specifically, so things like these bushes are pretty good. Okay. So we have an empty water bottle, so we'll use the leaves with the stone. Create water. And now we're going to use a branch with the water to create a bendable branch. So now we have a bendable branch. You can make a couple things with it, a bow and arrow, and a couple other things. And I think with this cotton, we use it to make a cord and combine the cord with the bendable branch to make a fishing rod. Or a bow, but we're going to make a fishing rod in this case. So there's a significant amount of random number generation that comes into play with these fishing rods. So what I like to do before fishing is I like to save my game and then fish, because it's completely random whether or not your fishing rod breaks. It can break on your first cast or your 50th cast. So I like to start fishing and then save my game every once in a while after I've been successful. So let's go to the shore and I'll show you an example, and then I'll show you how we can fish more efficiently. So let's make this hotkey number 6. And we're just going to use it on the ocean, and it fishes, and it's random whether you catch something or not. And we caught a fish on the first try. That's really random. I'd say you have about a 10% chance. We can improve our chances by using a knife on a branch to create some fishing hooks. So I'm going to create 30 of them. It seems like a lot, but we are going to be fishing a lot, and you're not always successful. Fish are really good for dealing with early game thirst. If you cook them, they're worth a lot more hunger. If you eat them raw, they deal with a lot of thirst. So let's eat that. Let's keep fishing. Now it's just going to apply our hook as...
Great!
Oh, we caught a bendable branch. That's really lucky. But now if our fishing rod breaks, it's not going to be as catastrophic. And it's also using these insects in our inventory as bait. I'm not too keen on doing that, so I'm going to eat them because the cost benefit of the thirst saving is worth it for us. So let's save it as fishing. We'll do a little bit more fishing. And remember, even if you fail, it's upgrading your fishing stat. So as your skill increases, you start to gain these new abilities. And something that's really special is once you build a bow net, you can just leave it in the water and it'll just passively fish for you, which is really nice because it's always doing work for you.
Oh yeah.
So there's a shell, so that's most likely going to result in a slime. So that's not a wasted cast by any means, or a wasted action. And we're still going to be getting experience for that. So let's see if we can catch one more fish. And hopefully we can get one before it's time to end the video.
Great!
Oh, starfish is quite good. That deals with a lot of hunger and thirst.
It works.
Oh, bottle, that's not so bad. We can make bottles pretty easily, but I mean it's still a successful cast. Now we've fished a couple times without our rod breaking, so I'm gonna save over our fishing again. You know what? I think I'm going to end the video there.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
If you like the video, throw a like on it. Comment if you have any questions, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.